This hypnosis experience is copyrighted by Key Guy Technology LLC, your 2019 copyright. This hypnosis file is not to be duplicated and or distributed without express permission from Key Guy Technology LLC. Please try out our product, the Hypnosis Key, by going to www.hypnosiskey.com. The Hypnosis Key is a digital package that comes with over 1,000 Hypnosis Mp3 files that are read by a hypnotherapist. The Hypnosis Key is a $20,000 value that we sell for a very low price. Again, go to www.hypnosiskey.com. That is spelled www.hypnosiskey.com. Please enjoy your hypnosis file.
You are currently all around profoundly loose and in the perfect perspective to get, retain and follow up on the proposals you are going to hear. You have chosen to utilize your own mind capacity to make a brief deadness in a territory of your body where you should be infused or give blood, and I am going to demonstrate to you a method which you can use on yourself, at whatever point you have to. I'm certain you as of now acknowledge how groundbreaking the brain is. When you think upbeat considerations, you are cheerful. When you think pitiful musings, this makes you feel down. When you think something is directly for you, you naturally endeavor to do whatever it is on the grounds that your brain is engaged around your conviction framework. Your conviction framework is the imperceptible power behind your conduct. Together with different factors, for example, your identity, your hereditary makeup and propensities, your conviction framework is one of the most grounded powers that influences any choice that you are making. Also, you can thoroughly trust in your body's capacity to make deadness at whatever point you have to. Spellbinding can strengthen this thought in your subliminal personality. You should initially need it to occur, and afterward trust it will occur, and afterward realize that it will occur. So I need you to rehash the word numb in your brain. See the word written in expansive strong letters. See it in lights and in delightful hues. Sense and feel the word numb. It is only a little, four-lettered word, yet it will help you so much when you have to make the sentiment of deadness in a region of your body. The word numb can mean keep in mind my conviction. Rehash this expression in your psyche after me, keep in mind my conviction. Rehash the expression to customer multiple times so as to fortify this recommendation. The word numb is your groundbreaking post-trance-like recommendation, and when you rehash this word amid trance, you can start to feel its belongings as your body numbs. Presently, with the end goal of this session, I will expect that the site where your method will be completed is your arm. Anyway, you should realize that this deadness can be connected to some other region of your body, should that be essential. Furthermore, amid the system, when utilizing this strategy, you will feel quiet and loose and truly agreeable all through. You will stay mesmerizing for just as long as you have to, and should you have to react to whatever else, for example, addressing questions or making discussion, you will do as such without aggravating your day's understanding. At the point when the strategy is done, you will leave mesmerizing effectively and easily and come back to full cognizant mindfulness, simply by tallying the numbers from 1 to 5 in your brain. Also, despite the fact that you will know about specific sensations in your arm or the significant piece of your body, while the work is completed, those sensations won't trouble or irritate you. It will be similarly as if they are transpiring else. Possibly you would even feel as if your arm doesn't have a place with you, and when the method is finished, that piece of your body will stay agreeable while any mending to your skin takes places. Before utilizing this methodology, you should put yourself into a light, self-sleep-inducing daze, and I will disclose how to do this now. Having effectively experienced how agreeable your stupor is, it will be so natural for you to re-emerge a light entrancing state, and you will feel similarly as great, similarly as loose and quiet and cheerful as you are presently. In this way, so as to enter spellbinding, you will take 3 long, profound, agreeable breaths as you did before in this session, and rationally filter your body for pressure. As you take these full breaths, I need you to rehash the word numb in your psyche, again and again. What's more, if there is any pressure in your body, I need you to simply release it. Enable it to deplete away. Release it and unwind totally and let yourself feel quiet and agreeable and loose. Concentrate now upon your correct hand. Notice how your correct hand feels somewhat not quite the same as your left hand. Know about the small swells of air tenderly stroking the skin of the correct hand. What's more, I wonder on the off chance that you can make a specific sentiment of coolness in the correct hand as it as of now feels numb. Also, that feeling of coolness enables you to float significantly more profound into trance. It enables you to float significantly more profound into that quiet, loosening up inclination. This coolness can increment until the sentiment of deadness starts to spread. Furthermore, you don't need to do anything by any means. It happens without anyone else. We have all accomplished the vibe of deadness in specific pieces of the body. Maybe you can recall that feeling now. Perhaps you will recollect the desensitizing of gums at the dental practitioner after an infusion of cocaine. Or on the other hand, maybe some time you have lain on a piece of your body and it has felt so cold thus numb. It is as if a specific piece of you has rested. At times you may feel it in your foot, and when you need to stand up you have to actually move your leg from side to side or wriggle your toes. You are recalling that paralyzed inclination now as it spreads from your hand and into the arm. It is cold and numb. It is nearly just as your hand and arm had dove into a frigid virus basin of water. Maybe you can get a nice 3D square and feel its tricky surface between your fingers, so cold and numb, frigid virus. What's more, go further and more profound loose. Concentrate your brain completely on that feeling of chilliness and deadness. Enable it to become more grounded and colder until it feels considerably progressively numb. You are recollecting the inclination that the ice can make when you contact it. Cold and numb, but, in mesmerizing, that cold and frigid inclination can by one way or another vibe soothing to you as it implies that you are in charge. Also, take a profound, agreeable breath. The word numb is your catchphrase for post-mesmerizing molded reaction. As you go into entrancing, you can rehash the word numb again and again in your brain. Keep in mind your expression, keep in mind my conviction, and you know and trust that you can reproduce this sentiment of deadness at whatever point you need to, at whatever point you have to. Furthermore, your correct hand and arm winds up cold and numb, and you can go into trance effectively and easily by loosening up your body, taking those 3 profound agreeable breaths and rehashing the word numb again and again in your psyche. Furthermore, you keep in mind your conviction framework. It is a groundbreaking power and it works for you at whatever point you need it to, at whatever point you need it. While your specialist or medical caretaker takes blood from your arm or gives the infusion, your arm will stay cold and numb. It will be frosty cold and numb, and you will stay cool and loosened up the entire of the time. Despite the fact that you know that blood is being taken from the arm, it will remain serenely cold and numb. What's more, if the strategy is anyplace else on your body, other than your arm, you can put your virus hand on that zone and feel the deadness moving into the piece of you that should be numb. I need you to recollect the word numb and your expression. Keep in mind my conviction partners itself that word. When you practice this procedure amid your self-entrancing routine, it before long turns into an incredible adapted reaction and you get yourself ready to make those vibes of cold and numb effectively, easily and in a flash. I need you to likewise know now that in the impossible occasion of a crisis circumstance, your body will quickly come back to full, cognizant mindfulness and you would manage that circumstance successfully and right away. In any case, when you practice this amid a time of rest while doing self-spellbinding, you can without much of a stretch force yourself to full arousing awareness. You can do this effectively and easily, only by tallying the numbers from 1 to 5, and at the check of 5 you will be wide awake, full, completely invigorated and alert and serenely loose and prepared to proceed with your ordinary, regular exercises. What's more, you will forget how incredible your conviction framework is. You will keep in mind its capacity, realizing that you can deliver anesthesia in your body by utilizing your awesome subliminal personality and your post-sleep inducing molded recommendation. Great. Presently, when you're prepared, I will tally the numbers from 1 to 5, and at the check of 5 you will be completely alert and invigorated and prepared to enable these proposals to work for you. 1, 2, 3, returning gradually. 4, your eyelids are starting to vacillate, and 5, eyes open, wide alert, personality and body coming back to typical cognizant mindfulness.